Hey Samantha, I'm sending you this video. Just called you and send you a FaceTime an hour ahead of our schedule. I'm booked back to back and we have a meeting here at 2 o'clock. I'll still try to get in touch with you. But with your client with lupus, really, if you Google it, what's really conflicting, they say there's no diet made for lupus. It means that it's an autoimmune disease. We all know that it attacks its own system. But it's contradicting because there's many food that we know that basically can aggravate it, and there's many food to be very beneficial. When she does the anti-inflammatory meal plan on Simply for Life, she has an abundance of fruits and vegetables that will reduce inflammation. And before we jump into supplements, which I rarely suggest, in this case, I always suggest a multivitamin. Nature's Sunshine has pretty much one of the best. And omega-3 fats. That's the only way I would go. But I use plenty of omega-3 fatty acid for them. Basically, what we eliminate on our diet and our lifestyle, Simply for Life, white refined carbohydrates, so forth, so on, we do also. In the case of lupus, there's many other coincident factors I also see in her file. I think it would be extremely important. I would eliminate the nightshade family food just for the first 8 weeks to give that a try. Eggplant, so forth, so on. I would get her to stay away from any artificial sweeteners. I think she's doing that already. Avoid all sugars, including honey. I'm a beekeeper. I still would not advise to have any honey. Alpha sprouts is one that you really want to stay away from at all costs because it's an amino acid that basically can make our lupus worse, especially when there's flare-up. There's a supplement, but unfortunately it's not available in Canada yet. It's supposed to be available in March next year. It's called DHEA, and it really helps a lot, especially if she's using prednisone. She won't need as much, but it's debatable until why we don't have it in Canada, but it will be readily available. It's a cheap supplement, DHEA. But I would not go that route first. I would get her to do the meal plan, getting plenty of abundance of fish. All our portion of the protein should not be more than 3 ounces per week. We don't have any evidence base, but it's pointing pretty hard that way. I would generally advise to go 1 day or 2 vegetarian as much as we can. I always eliminate all dairy products, as simple as that. Just chop them off. Protein they have in abundance, but all in small portion. And I suggest about 2 to 3 grams of omega-3 fats, a good quality omega-3 fats and a multivitamins both in the morning and at night. Plenty of good quality water. I always use an abundance of tea, and I make sure they eliminate on a regular basis. And it would be a really good and important too to introduce food that are fermented food, like if you can get it now, fermented sauerkraut, organic. Kefir as a dairy, I would still allow that. It wouldn't be an issue. You can get the BioK also, vegetarian source. And exercise, stimulating himself, reducing stress, breathing technique, the 4-7-8 breathing, also really great because it reduces stress. We know that stress is also a stimulator for many chronic elements. So yeah, I just felt I wanted to send you this email because I was afraid you would not get it. If you give me the okay, I could go ahead and make the meal plan for you and copy some sites. The protocol she's doing right now, I think I've heard it. It was way back in either the 1800s or 1900s. This was a salesman and a radio announcer that started that, and it's actually, there's some good into it, but it's looked like, I think it's in quack medicine or something like that. I'm not too sure. But anyhow, that's it. Hope you get this long video, and I'll be chatting with you soon. Just send me an email. I'm off and leaving for my conference tomorrow. Bye-bye.